fall, Bob's Garden Center is shop our homegrown mums in all colors and sizes. Pick out pumpkins for carving or shop pumpkins to decorate with in oranges, whites, blues, and stripes. The outdoor displays are packed with absurdly gorgeous looking gourds, tri-colored corn, hay bales, corn stalks, and more. But Bob's is so much more than just a garden store. Inside, Bob's Garden Center carries home decor, seasonal soaps, flags, doormats, and festive lawn ornaments. Get your fall on at Bob's Garden Center. Autumn leaves and pumpkins, please.
Hi everybody, meteorologist Brittany Trumpy here. Happy Monday. Things are nice and quiet for right now, at least for us. We're going to stay quiet for probably the whole first half of the day tomorrow, but after that we're turning to a more active weather pattern, and we're going to talk a little bit about Hurricane Melissa and what's going on down in the tropics. But focusing here at home first, overnight tonight, beautiful clear skies, temperatures falling down into the 30s, so definitely a chill in the air for tomorrow morning. Like I said, whole first half of the day tomorrow things look great, but as we head towards midday, we're going to see more and more clouds start to roll in. And then for tomorrow evening, we're going to start to see the chance for some scattered showers. Then after that, we're going to see more and more rain over the next couple of days. It's a little bit of a messy setup because we have multiple different low pressure systems moving in and around our area. First, we have this southern low pressure down towards the Carolinas. That's pushing in some of the clouds for midday tomorrow and giving us round one of rain for tomorrow evening and into early Wednesday. Then we turn our attention to some low pressure that's further off to the west. Two different low pressure systems that are going to kind of merge, turn into one larger, more organized system. That's going to continue to keep us soggy for Wednesday evening, all the way into your Thursday, and then fingers crossed by Friday we start to dry out a little bit, but that low pressure doesn't really want to move away very quickly. So Friday, as far as Halloween is concerned, there's still a small opportunity for some showers, but hopefully we are trending towards a drier pattern. As far as rainfall totals over the next 2 to 3 days, we're looking at easily around 2 inches of rain for a large portion of our area. Of course, there's always those kind of tricky spots that tend to over or underperform because they just happen to get a secondary band of rain that moved in and added another ½ an inch on top of that, and other spots that just tend to get robbed. But either way, 2 inches of rain is going to be the blanket number for most of our area. You can see those rain chances Tuesday, Wednesday, and definitely for Thursday, Friday for Halloween. Hopefully, like I said, we're starting to dry out, and then for the weekend, we are looking drier as well. Let's go look down in the tropics. Right now, we have Hurricane Melissa. This is a behemoth of a storm, Category 5 hurricane. You can see that well-defined, not wobbling, not falling apart or having any issues eyewall right there in the center of the storm. Some of those outer bands kind of slowly pushing up towards Jamaica. It's still a little over 100 miles off that southern coast of Jamaica, but we're still anticipating that first landfall way late tonight and into early tomorrow morning as a Category 5 hurricane. There's actually some pretty high terrain for portions of Jamaica. That's going to have an impact on Melissa over the next 24 to 48 hours. So we are anticipating a little bit of a weakening with this system down to a Category 3 before it makes that secondary and third landfall back towards Cuba and then eventually up towards Turks and Caicos. Now, eventually it does move further off into the Atlantic, but you can see it's well away from the East Coast. So as far as here, the Jersey Shore, our coastal communities, we're not really going to be seeing too many impacts from Melissa. But down in the tropics, it is another story. We already have some 20-foot waves off of the coast of Jamaica, and those numbers, those higher waves, are going to be pushed up towards that southern coast. Now, looking at the big picture, again, here is Melissa working her way across Jamaica and Cuba. But you can see in that same time frame, we have this very large, dominant trough building over the eastern United States. That is a good thing for us. It's going to act as a shield. It's going to keep Melissa out further into the Atlantic. If that trough wasn't there, we could have seen Melissa take more of a northern track, and then it would have had an impact potentially on Florida, the Carolinas, and the continental United States. But because of that trough, Melissa's going to be well off into the Atlantic, and then by the end of this week and next week, we are continuing to see cooler air settle in as well. Looking at that 7-day forecast, again, a little cloudy, a little soggy for the next couple of days, but by the weekend, we're looking at some sunshine again.